Hey, hey, hey. It's Lady Justice, Liberty Press. I'm out here in Salem, Oregon, and I do see gang activity. Hey, 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 guys. Thank you. Anyway, I see that we have gang activity. I'm out here in Salem, Oregon. Salem, Oregon. And we shall see what we see, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Have today at a traffic stop, an Oregon State Trooper hey, 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 no name. Wow, that was quick. That was real quick, guys. Hey, Jack. JC News now. Fancy
You've
having
been
you
wanting
all
to do it
aboard.
live anyways, right?
Yeah, I have been wanting to do a live
Like,
for a minute.
get a fucking
Hey,
live.
hey, hey, Jack.
Damn it. Jeez.
Anyway, this is an Oregon State Trooper. An Oregon State Trooper. It says loyalty, dedication, honor, integrity. What is that other one? Oh, compassion. We'll set that back to the court of public opinion, and y'all can talk amongst yourselves if you think that that is true, false, maybe, baby. I don't know. Just let me know. Good to see you out there and about. Thank you, No Name Coder. Yeah. Lady J is still at her game for sure. As you guys know, well, we won't go there right now. Time, place, and manner. This is not the time. Is the place to discuss such things. Buffering. How's my 5x5, guys? My 5x5. Am I still buffering, guys? Hey, Gypsy Auditor. Fancy having you aboard. How's life in the UK?
Hey. Thanks for being here, Gypsy Auditor. Love
Auditing,
seeing you in the chat.
auditing Erie County. Hey. Thank you so much for being aboard with Lady J. And thank you, Mr. Amazing, for all the absolutely amazing things you do.
Oh, thank you so much. I was just looking at something we could talk about. what have you guys seen in the news recently that interest you? We'll talk about it.
Chat us up, guys. Chat us up. Well, Lady J is out in Salem, Oregon today. That's where I am at. Mr. Amazing is out here with me. And yeah, we seen this traffic stop pulled off by a state trooper that off of the freeway, off of the highway. So anyway.
You want to tap out for a sec?
Yeah.
We're both going to tap out for a second. You guys hang tight. Stay tuned for some chat.
Hang tight. Stay tuned.
I've been in Oregon. One second, guys. We're having audio difficulties here.
1 minute.
Hey. Okay, so we're good?
We're good.
Great. Guys, out here in Oregon, I don't know if you guys could hear us, but drugs have been legalized. And
Actually, they're decriminalized. That's the wording. Decriminalized.
Decriminalized, right? And nobody was doing parking lot drug deals around us,
No,
right?
I haven't seen anything like that.
We haven't seen any major cop stops for people that were engaged in illicit drug activity.
No.
Or maybe other kinds of related crimes or something like that that people might have suspected. Obviously, they can't mess with you now for if you're using drugs, you're using drugs. It's decriminalized. So that's not a big deal.
That's right. Hey, Fab Daddy 44. Fabulous having you aboard. Yes, the cop stop is over now, so we're just kind of engaged in a little conversation. Right now, Mr. Amazing and I are in Oregon. We are in the Salem area, and we were talking about how drugs out here in the state of Oregon has been decriminalized in small quantities.
That's correct. And what do you guys think? Would that fly in your neck of the woods, or what? Do you think that would be a problem? Would that be a problem for you if open air drug use is a problem for a lot of people? What do you guys think? First of all, let's do a little poll. Put a 1 in the chat if you knew that drugs were legal in the state of Oregon, because that's really what I was trying to find out. Put a 2 if you did not know, and that's news to you. Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Already? Or?
Yeah, 2 if it's news to you, you did not know.
Yeah, 1 if you already knew, 2 if it's news to you. All right? Put that up. Amazing. JC Now, News Now, thank you for saying hi. Appreciate you being here, man.
Hey.
Let's put up links. Do we have mods in here? And go over here and add a couple of moderators. Are we watching on? If you haven't already, go over to my backup channel. I need to build 1,000 subs over there because YouTube has been deleting channels with no notice, just summarily sending you an email saying, we know that this may be disappointing news, but your channel is no more.
Yeah, that's happened to a couple of people we knew.
We are on Amazing Auditor right now, live on YouTube.
Amazing Auditor.
That's Amazing Auditor. Okay, guys? So please go over there and hit the subscribe. I want to have something going on. I worked really hard to get here, and I don't want to lose everything I've worked for just because.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time, efforts to build up a channel, especially when you start having several hundred videos on your channel. You've put in some time and dedication to your channel and to your viewers as well. So, and you don't want all that work just disappear in a whim,
That's right. Hey, Gypsy, your wrench is coming. All right, I'm going to give you a wrench here in a sec. Do us right. It's all right.
Yeah, please, yeah. And if Leslie Sullivan drops in, I do want to ranch her up as well.
What about Too Tall Rob auditing Erie County and Princess OPD?
Too Tall Rob, hey. Absolutely. Auditing Erie County.
You mean you trust Too Tall Rob?
I trust Too Tall Rob. I absolutely do. Too Tall Rob's a cool dude, man.
Sometimes I think he's one fucking
hey, man,
apple fritter over the limit.
Hey, don't you talking smack about my buddies, man.
Yeah, wrenches are coming, guys. Gypsy Auditor backup channel.
Yeah. Anyway, I as even Mr. Amazing knows, I don't like people talking smack about my friends.
That's right. She doesn't. She won't even let me talk shit about myself.
No, man, that stuff affects you, whether if you realize it or not. Gotta keep positive vibes the best you can, when you can, and where you can.
Also, you guys, thank you for watching right now, and we need you to go over to Van Life hashtag LJLP. Van Life with Lady J hashtag LJLP. Yes. That's our backup channel. Let's make sure that stays live too.
Yeah, please do, guys.
Well, anyways, I guess we'll go over another live stream or some news some other time. Can't do much in here right now unless you want to wait around and see if people start tuning in.
Oh, I've got things that I need to finish up what I was doing. I was cooking whenever this cop stopped.
You know what? People are starting to tune in, so
Are they?
let's just go ahead and keep it rolling. Too Tall Rob, man, how you been? You got any live streams planned? Who else did I see a second ago? Gave him a wrench. Where are they now?
Gypsy Auditor. Back up.
Oh, Ajot, hi. Good to see you, Ajot.
Ajot. You guys, if you have not subscribed to Ajot's channel, I highly, highly recommend you get on over there. Let her know Lady J sent you. And yeah, I loved working with her. She's good people. Yes, she is.
So the speed is decriminalized in the state of Oregon. I guess small amounts of speed is decriminalized. Is that correct?
Well, all drugs are.
That's
in
what
the
I
state of-
heard. So
from what
yeah,
I understand.
news
For
to me.
personal use. It's from what I understand anyway. It's decriminalized. It's not that they're legal.
Fucking hey, smoke them if you got them, then boys. It's legal in Oregon. It's decriminalized in Oregon, man. If you get caught, that's what you tell them. All right. I thought I was in fucking Oregon.
Yeah, I thought it was in Oregon.
I
Yeah.
thought I was in Oregon, man. Take it up with the governor, man. I've been framed.
Wow.
Okay, and fucking did you guys hear? I guess Alex Jones is holding his cat hostage or something like that for money. Did you guys hear about that? I haven't really been
What?
fleshed into that yet. Have you guys got any details? You heard about that yet?
What's going on? Do tell.
I heard, I don't know. All I heard was that Alex Jones, something about he is holding his own cat hostage for money.
Oh.
Is that his cat's name is Mushu or something like that?
He's holding his cat hostage for. No, that's an original.
Fuck yeah.
That's an original, guys.
Also,
I gotta give him
guys.
credit.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Go
I
for
didn't
it.
mean to talk over you at all.
I
I'm
give
just
that
being
guy
anxious
credit
here.
for. I mean, and props, man, for thinking of something like that.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I got a dog here. You know, her name's Mimsy. And
Lindsay?
and we need to save Mimsy, everybody. Hashtag save Mimsy. We gotta raise enough money or else there could be a sad fate for Mimsy.
No, there's not gonna be no sad thing.
Cover your ears, Mimsy.
He's plotting your destruction, you guys. Poor Mimsy.
Hey, you gave props to Alex Jones when he did it, man.
Well, that was his cat,
You are
and- Yeah, that was his cat, and that was him, But yeah, poor Mimsy. She
Cover your ears, Mims. Also, have you guys heard that fire song by Macy Gray, man? On her new album, The Reset, it's called Cop Unaliver or something like that. I think you got to say on YouTube now, unalive, right? Isn't that correct?
yeah.
You can't say the other word. Unaliver means a different word that we're censored from saying on YouTube, right? So,
Yeah.
Cop Unaliver. Go check it out on Macy Gray's new album, The Reset. A pretty good song.
Yeah, it's not too bad actually. Even I like it.
You guys want to hear some of it? No? He's like, definitely not. Definitely not. We don't want any copyright infringements here.
The news of the day, I believe, Jamie gets noogied by Lady J.
Oh no. Noogie. I got a noogie repeller here.
A noogie repeller.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
It's my breath. You get too close and then bring it.
That repels everything, not just noogies.
Bet it's been repelling all the lightning bugs. Where can I find some lightning bugs, guys?
In the south.
Yeah, I definitely need to catch me some
You
lightning
can
bugs.
find lightning bugs down in Tennessee right about now, probably. If not now, within a month or two.
Now I heard that Bill
Georgia.
Gates had plans on like installing freaking those color changing, making lightning bugs like color changing or something with your phone. Did you hear about that? Like,
What?
yeah, he's gonna make it where the lightning bugs you can with your phone, you'll use an app and then they'll do like disco lights or fucking blue light or red light. Or
Rainbow
lightning bugs,
if you
yeah.
want it.
Well, yeah,
I
you can
want
make
my
them all
rainbow.
whatever color, you know.
I want my rainbow lightning bugs. Throw one in there if you want rainbow lightning bugs like I would.
I like the disco light lightning bugs. That was the coolest looking one.
Well, I hadn't heard that, you know.
Well, you hadn't, guys. Hey, if anybody can find a link to that article, would you uh scrub the internet far and wide? We need to find out what Bill Gates is doing with the fucking lightning
He's
bugs.
messing with everything, with all forms of DNA, with all forms of life. I think he or his foundation is messed with everything.
You know what I say, right?
What?
Hashtag tank Gates. Uninstall Microsoft. Uninstall Windows. Okay, everybody? Just refuse to fucking work with those programs. You see that? The camera kicked on by itself, I think. That was weird.
I thought it kicked it on well ago when you had
That must have what happened.
get back together. But anyway, yeah.
What do you guys think about East Palestine? Is that going to be something we're going to see harsh drawbacks from or downfall to America in the future? Are we going to die? Is that going to poison the heartland and the food sources? Or
I hope not, man.
did it sail away? It's going to bug someone else? Or is it just going to go away like the fucking...
gone, you know, no more. Like
Yeah.
it never happened.
With environmental
doubt that.
disasters, it seems like they get blown out of whack, and then people buy into the hype, and a lot of money gets shoved that direction. But then, is that what it took to solve the thing, or was it actually as big of a deal as they made it out to be?
I remember them talking about Chernobyl before in the past, and how it was going to be devastating for hundreds of years. You know, no one could. No plant life, no animal life, you know, nobody could ever be around Chernobyl or in that whole area for the longest time. And, you know, yeah, that did happen. I guess it's been a while back ago. But the plant life is still there. The water is still there. Animals are thriving, you know. So was it really as devastating as they claimed, or does life just adapt and overcome? You know, I think life adapts and overcomes. Yeah,
You're doing very good, Lady J. Keep it up, everybody. Can we put a thumbs up right here in the chat, guys? Let's show Lady J. She's not done a lot of live streams, and I think she's doing a fantastic job. What do you guys think? If you put enough thumbs up in there, I'll show her smiling face again. And yeah, share the stream out, everybody. Let's keep it going, Lady J. You're doing a fantastic job.
Yeah. So anyway, whatever you guys think about what happened out there in Ohio, you know, and it's my understanding there's been several other accidents off in that general area and throughout the United States as well since then, that could devastate our livelihood in one way or another. So
I wonder if they're going to impact everyone in America. Will only impact the people in Ohio, or what? I heard that they ignited those in a explosion just so they could reopen the rail line.
yeah,
that's the only reason why they chose that course of action, is what I heard.
When is the mighty dollar more important than human life? You know,
Capitalism kills, man.
Capitalism kills, and that's great proof right there. You know, yeah, it would have taken time and money and effort for them to clean up all those. Well, it was like 1 million tons or whatever.
There was 1 million pounds that we're guessing. They haven't. I don't think they've released it yet. But
a lot. It was a lot.
Guessing with 6 rail cars at 20,000 gallons each, that's close to 1 million pounds.
Yeah. At any rate, you know, it would have taken them time, and time is money, you know, but, you know, does the almighty dollar, is it more pressing than human life?
Fucking hey, you tell me, man. I mean, if there was $1 million sitting in a briefcase for the next 5 minutes, fucking on the other side of town, and fucking all the streets were crowded with fucking do-gooders or something, fucking, Would you get to the money? What would you do? Would you fucking
A million?
would you drive across town through the good do-gooders to get to the fucking $1 million in the briefcase, or what? Come on, guys, for a crazy scenario, hit one if fucking you would make it over to the $1 million,
In 5 minutes?
and no
across
matter what
town?
human cost, or if
I don't think
you would just say fuck the fucking $1 million,
I don't think.
or what would you do?
I think it could be done.
Got to drive 5 minutes. We got to drive 4 minutes away through crazy circumstances. People are interesting when you run these little scenarios by them and stuff, because then I just adjust the little size of the carrot
I
and
was
stuff.
going to
Right?
say I wouldn't try because, if you don't try, you'll never get anywhere, right, guys?
Life is
So-
more important than money, JC News Now says.
But I
Do you not
agree
have
with
a
that.
wrench, JC?
Yeah, JC News Now needs a
JC
wrench.
getting a wrench?
Please, yeah.
Oh, here comes your wrench, JC.
Thank you for answering.
Don't hit me with
JC.
it.
There is more to life than money. That's true. But I think I would give it a try. I mean, trying to get across town in 5 minutes, and the chances knowing that you really would succeed is probably next to none, especially if all the do-gooders are out there blocking your way.
All the do-gooders.
I don't know.
And now I see why people say the things they do about Mr. Amazing.
Why?
That's a little wacky.
All
A
the-
bunch of do-gooders are blocking the way.
Well, obviously, if they're
Well, what if they were
blocking the way-
evildoers?
Well, that's what I was just going to say. If they're do-gooders,
Blocking the way,
they wouldn't be blocking the way.
right?
They'd be helping you along.
So maybe they're fucking protesters, man.
Well,
Sorry.
there's there's nothing wrong with protesting, man.
Very good, everybody. Man, step out for a second. Hit the thumb. Listen in as you share over to Facebook. If you just one share from each of you guys would mean so much to Lady Justice's channel, or even to the Amazing Auditor channel. That's my channel, and I would really appreciate your guys' support in that manner. If you'd further like to support the show, Lady Justice and I have memberships on our channels. And for the rest of today, new members over on Amazing Audits main channel, Amazing Audits. If you sign up for memberships there today, by tomorrow, I'm going to make a video shout out for everyone who signed up this week as new members, and you'll get a special video just for you guys. And then there'll be another video, which will be exclusive to those members who signed up.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Yep.
I might just have to extend that out to my new members too. If anybody signs up on that sounds like a really cool.
For the rest of today,
For the rest of today, if I get any new members, I will give you. Of course, I always give my shout outs, but we'll give you a video.
yeah, I'm really enjoying my perks on the staunch constitutionalist level over at Lady Justice Liberty Press. I get lots of behind the scenes community posts with photos and updates, and pretty pics of Lady Justice that no one else is going to get to see unless you're enjoying the membership perks like I am. So head over there now. You get member shout outs on every stream, like you're going to do right now, right? Shout out to
I am shouting out to
documenting the downfall.
Yes, thank you. Documenting the downfall for being a channel member. I do appreciate you. And also Mr. Amazing with Amazing Audits. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. And so that's super. She's really good about doing her member shout outs. That being said, let's move along. Okay. Had to do that, everybody. This stuff isn't easy. It costs money. Gas is at $3.87 a gallon. So please go get your wallets right now. Pull out your credit card and go on over to Cash App. Hit up $. What is it over there? LJLP for Lady J. $LJLP for Lady J, and buy Lady J a gallon of gas now, please. That would be super duper. Okay, and that way
Or
we're
you
not,
can buy me a coffee. That would be great too.
or we'll be going to get a voucher or something real soon from the. Well, I want some kind of other handout. I'm sorry, but we can't afford 387. I can't afford $100 a tank for gas out here just to run around and get amazing content for you guys. Okay. Speaking of which, ring that bell notification icon so when things go live in a moment's notice, I have one button I push on my home screen. We go live on all these platforms like this. You can kick it with people across Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, DLive, YouTube, and then everybody can connect and socialize and have a good time together while they watch.
Yeah, that's fabulous. Yeah.
Let's see what's in the news. Has anybody been experiencing any problems with T-Mobile service this year? I heard that's a thing.
Put a 1 in the chat if you have T-Mobile and been having problems or issues with your service.
Go ahead and enter in the number of months you think it's going to take for war to be declared by Russia.
Oh, I hope not. I'm a peaceful person. I don't I hope that we don't have war, honestly. It's inevitable, I'm sure, but wow. I don't know about all that. JC News now says that he's ready for a protest. Hey, hey, hey. That would be great. Yeah. Anyway. So how's everything going over there in your neck of the woods there?
Well, I'm just sitting here waiting for commenters to get back to us about some of the things that we brought up and let everybody just be interactive with the show while I'm checking out the show notes over here. We already plugged the membership, the Cash App, we rang the bell, we announced all the platforms, and so I'm looking at my notes right now. No Name Coder, are you still in the chat? Chime in. I have a couple of questions for you. If you guys haven't already, please check out the permanent record No Name Coder is putting together on his channel. You can get behind the scenes access to the creation of that app. And let me tell you what, it's an app that everyone should have on their phone. When you get pulled over, you can point the app at the police officer with your camera, and you will know who he is before he knows who you are.
That's right. And you will be able to know if he's had any kind of negative interactions with the public, any complaints filed, and exactly kind of what's been going on with that. Yeah. So, yeah.
You're doing very good, Lady J. I'd like to see that people are sharing out the stream and they're popping right back in and everything. So while they're doing that, let's just talk about another piece of news that I got here. Actually, questions for No Name Coder. If he was watching, I would ask him right now. No Name Coder, will your app, from what I understand, he's told me that the app will automatically pick up every officer I've ever videotaped and put on YouTube. So that's over 500 office interactions for you. I reckon that you have contributed quite a bit to his database.
I've got almost 600 videos out there on YouTube on this channel. So, yeah.
I've also heard that if you get the app and you want to become a beta tester, if you want to be a beta tester for the app, you could send email to nonamecoder@gmail.com and put applet beta in the subject line and let him know that you want to beta test the app.
Ooh, I want to beta test that app. Yeah, I've got 580 videos currently on YouTube.
So, No Name Coder, I'm going to have to get with you, man. These are some questions I wanted to interview you about. Since you're not here, I'm just going to shout them out. How are we going to fill in the database with like the disciplinary jackets of the officers? Is that going to be, since that's public record or whatever, is that going to be plugged in automatically, or I thought that's what I understood you said, that so when we would shine the camera at them, then it will pull up their rapey acts that have been videotaped, and also it'll pull up the things that they've been accused of.
Right, right. That's, yeah. That's what I understand.
The other thing is, I want to know, when I go into an area, I like to find out who the bad cops are and then hunt them down and shoot them with my camera. So when I hear at Starbucks from the barista that Officer Lockhart or Officer Soulless have been doing fucked up shit, and I want to go find out where they're at, will the app tell me anything about the current or last known location of the officers? That's what I'm really trying to find out. Will I be able to use it to see what precinct and all that, whatever recent photo maybe they appeared in off of duty and off of YouTube? That's another thing I was wondering. I want to make sure that they have nowhere to hide. If we take a picture of him on, someone takes a picture on Instagram and he's in the AI permanent record database, is it going to bring up his family photos and shit like that too?
It should.
Well, it
That's what
absolutely fucking should.
That's what I've heard, but yeah. I really like to find out from No Name Coder, all the ins and outs. Maybe we can do a show and have him guest star on, have him on as a guest. Yeah.
All right, I have more notes here. Let's shout out the names of the bad officers in your city. Thank you for watching. Hit the thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, ring that bell notification. I don't want anyone at all missing any amazing content. And yeah, if you're in your city and you have bad officers, what are their names? What is the jurisdiction, so that I can go shoot them with my camera?
That's right. We're down for it.
And yes, I shot the sheriff.
With the camera, huh?
And I shot his deputy. Yes, I did. I shot the sheriff and fucking filmed the deputy.
Well, thank you, JC News Now. He's talking about his case too, and I wish you the very, very best, JC News Now, in your case.
Let's talk about it.
That's awesome. 580. Thank you. Thank you. JC News Now said he had to take a plea on the 21st, hoping for time served, which was 6 months. He was in there for a minute.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, and he hasn't even been I mean, I don't even think you've gone through all of your processes yet.
See, now, if he had been a Light of Liberty or a Swords of Valor over at Lady J Liberty Press memberships on YouTube, that never would have happened to him.
Probably
he would have had armament galore. He would have had the Light of Liberty or a Sword of Valor. He would have had all the behind the scenes content that's available over there, and the information and educations that are to be gained by becoming a member over at Lady Justice Liberty Press.
Thank you.
And I'm not going to guarantee it, but I'm going to say there's a good chance that those things won't happen to you again in the future. Also, this is a perk over at my channel. I need to add that on. Anybody over at Amazing Audits, my current channel members, thank you for being there. I don't believe I've ever done a shout out. I'm really sorry for that. El Mangus, channel member at Amazing Audits, thank you very much. Probably should be shouting them out over on Amazing Audits. But anyways, you're getting a shout out right now on these other platforms. I'll shout you out soon. Poison Dragon and Friends in Code and Lady Justice Liberty Press. Thank you guys for being members over at Amazing Audits. Here's the other amazing official, amazing, fantabulous perk that you get when you're a member over at Amazing Audits. So my memberships are actually enchanted. And so when you sign up and you get your credit cards right now, okay? Because you're not going to want to miss out on this perk. I'm telling you, when you get the memberships over at Amazing Audits right now, no bad cops will ever come around you at all. I swear there will never be a bad cop. Every time a bad cop comes within a mile of you, they're going to turn a different direction. Okay, so you will never ever see a bad cop. I'm sorry if you're a cop watcher, do not. I'm saying do not sign up for memberships over at Amazing Audits right now because you will never fucking find a bad cop. You'll only have good cops to film. There you go. Sorry, I just wanted to say
That's
that.
the secret. That's why since I became a channel member.
You know, bad cop, you can't find a bad cop.
Oh man, I knew there was something up
I
with
should
that.
have warned you. I thought I told you.
No, now I know. Now I
Yeah,
know.
and just a special perk, just today only. If you guys sign up today only, I'll give it a new promotional thing for members who join today, and we'll add in no bad FBI agents too. No bad FBI agents too. Everybody, sign up now.
No bad FBI agents.
That's right. They'll never come around you at all. They won't tap your lines. Nothing.
They won't
plant nothing on you.
from one end of the country to the other end of the country.
The
and
helicopter
back again.
won't even fucking start, dude. The helicopter won't even start up. Just saying.
Because you pulled spark plugs?
No, I would never. That would be probably some kind of crime. I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'd never break the law. I only shoot cops and sheriffs with my camera.
With your camera.
It's totally legal.
Hey, OSO. Fancy having you aboard. Thank you.
OSO. You want a wrench? Who's OSO?
OSO.
Oh, we don't know. We're gonna have to find out. You know OSO?
OSO is a good guy.
Oh, okay.
Or good, yeah, good peeps. Good peeps.
Civil disobedience. What do you guys know about that civil disobedience? Has anybody here ever practiced civil disobedience with a cause?
With a cause.
With a purpose. That's right. Civil disobedience. Civil disobedience is a way that the people can battle unfair laws rather than being a cog in an unjust system. You can let your life be about stopping an evil machine.
Right on.
Symbolic acts of defiance help focus the civil rights, and laws are eventually changed as a result.
That's right.
See, when we stand up and we be disobedient to laws that we do not agree with, it gets the attention of people, other people who also think the law is unjust. But then when the violence is carried out on you because you were civilly disobedient in the form of a ticket, or you go to jail, that catches the attention of people who think that measure especially, that you should just be free to do it if it's going to come down to that type of violent measure. You know what I'm saying? So like Rosa Parks not wanting to sit in the back of the bus, that's how it went, right?
Yep, that's
then
right.
You can stand up for any law that you think is unjust. And let me tell you what, every single law, rule, regulation, and policy all take away from your freedoms. Every single fucking one.
OSO, he's fighting the corruption in Shasta County, California.
Well, what's the name of the bad officers out there? Come on, shout them out. I want to know who to fucking shoot.
SWAT came for me. Oh, SWAT came for him.
I love shooting SWAT officers with my camera.
Well, and let's just say SWAT does not mean Special Winning Attitude Team either.
Special Winning Attitude Team?
Yeah.
I thought it was Special White Ass Team. Seems like they don't ever have inclusivity in their SWAT teams. Am I right? Or
well, right.
Yeah. I filmed Anderson SWAT team and the LVMPD SWAT teams, and fucking, I just don't remember it looking very diverse. But Oftentimes you're looking right at a can of pepper spray. You know what I mean? These guys are so fucking heavy-handed.
OSC, OSO says Rosa Parks wasn't tired. It was pre-planned. She worked with NAACP. Did not know that, OSC or OSO. Sorry about that. I always heard she was tired and just didn't want to get in the back. But, you know, there was in that time frame, there was a lot of stuff, a lot of protests going on all through America in that, you know, for civil rights and stuff. So I could see where it could be. Yeah.
So civil disobedience safeguards our freedoms, guys, and obedience can kill. Okay? We have seen results of obedience that has led to the onslaught of the people in Soviet Russia, Nazi Germany, Cambodia, China, North Korea. Socially destructive commands from politicians, edicts that are given that don't make a lick of fucking sense, but the people in the country have violence taken out upon them if they do not comply.
Yeah.
That's right. So people who don't believe in those things need to stand up for what is right.
Yep.
But stay alive. Do it in a way. We don't want you to get hurt. We don't want violence to be carried out on you, but this needs to be seen that it's okay to not agree with fucking edicts.
It is
A judge's orders and shit. A fucking chief judge's order isn't a fucking law.
No.
Okay, guys?
Judges
And
do
even if
not.
it is, I don't care. Who
Judges
cares about
don't
the
have
Supreme Court?
authority to pass law.
Well, do they have the authority to regulate our freedoms?
Fuck no.
Oh, so all those Supreme Court justices and shit, they don't get to fucking say time, place, and manner and all that fucking shit like people think they do? Fucking no, they don't, guys. Think about it. Where do those fucking men and women, or, you know, where do those people get up there and fucking have a right to tell other people, you know, no one gives them any right to tell you what freedoms you fucking have. You have the freedoms that you are belligerent enough to fucking have.
That's right.
That is right. And only the belligerent have rights and freedoms. So fucking remember that. Stick that wherever you want to.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
That's what I meant to say. Thank you. Put that in your pipe and stick it in there and smoke it up and like it.
Yeah.
I said.
And hit it hard and pass it around to all the peeps.
You know, after totalitarian enslavement, civil disobedience can be very dangerous, and the pursuits of which will take priority when you see that you're beating the machine, that the machine is fucking going down, and that your acts of civil disobedience are doing good. They're making your world the way you want it, the way that you believe in. And no one has to get hurt. You just have to not fucking comply with the unjust edict, judge's order, law, or executive order, whatever it is.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, Dylan Shea. Fancy having you aboard here. Thank you for dropping in. She was a freedom rider. Yeah, Rosa Parks was a freedom rider, that's for sure. She was riding the bus when she decided to throw it down on the line and say enough is enough is enough.
That's right. It takes a heroic act of your will to step out of line and put yourself out there. And that could easily be paid for. In some governments, you could pay for that sort of act with your life. You know, and that's why we need to stand up today so that we don't end up living in, and our children and further people to come in the future living in a totalitarian type regime, a worldwide government type of thing where a centralized government will possibly tell everybody how to behave or
how to live their lives.
Exactly what you do minute by minute throughout your day and how you can talk and what you can eat. Yeah, if you guys want that sort of thing, just keep following all the fucking rules and laws and You know, that's what's exactly what you're going to end up
Just
having.
keep swallowing it down because sooner or later, yeah.
Take the shot. Obviously, your doctors and everybody are fucking right about taking the shot, and everything they say about viruses is 100% true. You know, that's why it's called germ theory, because it's a theory.
Right. Well, I like what JC News Now just said. He said, comply blindly equals tyrant power. That's so true. Mr. Amazing and I have had a few conversations where um, I really believe we are where we are in this country because a generation or two prior became lax. They became lax and
The girls.
they were too busy within the confines of their own life, you know, trying to muddle through life day to day and just allowed things to happen. They weren't out there testing or flexing their rights and didn't keep our public servants on their toes, so to speak. And so now that's why we have the uprest that we have right now in this country, across this country.
It could be so much worse, though, with the tyrannical governments take a hold of the world population, or if they take greater hold, you know, with laws and edicts, and they start taking more and more and more, which is what they always do. They come in with something that is you know, sensible oftentimes, and then they just explode the meaning of that till it encompasses fucking a larger and larger and larger group of people. You know, without widespread support, civil disobedience might be dangerous to you. But until we get the widespread support, unjust laws will remain on the books. Okay. And which is another thing I want to talk about. Jury nullification. If you guys pass on jury duty, you're not doing a service to someone. You could be saving their life. You don't have to vote the way that the judge tells you to vote, and you can vote whatever way your heart feels is right.
Absolutely. And I really like what JC News Now is referring to. It's actually disrespectful, in his opinion, not to have committed civil disobedience. It's disrespectful, in his opinion, because it lets the soldiers, their actions were in vain.
Those soldiers are the first ones that try to take my fucking rights away. So whatever on that. Sorry. I mean, I'd love to support your comment, but fucking no soldier has ever stood by me while I was exercising an American right. And I've had quite a few veterans come along and try to stifle my fucking rights. So if you're fighting for fucking freedom, foreign and domestically, then fucking don't stifle it.
Well,
Is
yeah,
that
you
common
take an
sense, or
oath.
fucking what the fuck is wrong with you? You come back here and fucking stifle me? That's that guy the other day. I fought for fucking hardworking Americans who build this country up, he said. Well, those are the only people he fought for, I guess. He didn't fight for fucking freedom. He fought specifically for the freedoms of those people.
Well, that's not
Is that how
correct.
veterans think?
That's a weird way of thinking, honestly, in my opinion. He did take an oath, just like officers have to take their oath.
Well, wait a second. Also, how many babies die because of the efforts of fucking anybody who works in the military in any fucking position? How many babies die when they bomb bridges, when they bomb hospitals, when they kill doctors in those hospital bombings? How many babies die? How many babies have complications in delivery and shit? Fucking when they bomb power plants, how many fucking people die because of that? When they embargo fucking and they won't let food enter countries, how many people starve? You know, maybe they don't die. How many people have to suffer because of fucking the actions of militaries around the fucking globe? People that call themselves heroes, causing the harshest and most prolific human atrocities ever. There's no one else out there really doing it. It's you soldiers doing that. So thank you very much. You helped fucking all this get to how it is.
Oh, but they were following orders, though.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's what we need. See, that's why I want my soldiers to not just follow orders. I think you should follow your you're a man first, right? So your heart first. But is that what they teach you in the military? Oh, well, I don't know, man. Fucking for me, you're a man fucking first. Don't they say God, then country or something like that?
Right.
Well,
right,
how is
God and
murdering
country.
babies and shit fucking okay by God? Babies that could have never come to your homeland, could have never harmed your fucking homeland. How is it okay to hurt that? Even if you're there and it would save your whole platoon, and you got to take out this youngster with who they have a grenade, and if you don't do, your platoon should die. They don't fucking belong there. That baby has a right to fucking do it. That's their freedom. What were you doing there? Let you motherfuckers take the blast. That's what you went over there for, to die for freedom, right? Fucking A. Kaboom. Thank you. Freedom fucking reigns supreme. But if you go over there and you fucking hurting little kids, then you're just a child armor.
Well,
And I don't fucking respect that shit. All right. That's all I had to say about that. If you come back to America, or even if before, if you're a man and you see the error in your ways, I can respect that. But if you can't see the error in your ways, that you were tricked to fight for something that wasn't freedom's, the
Yeah.
real freedom fighters are us. We're over here fighting for fucking freedom. I get my freedom taken away. I get my life threatened. I get fucking fined. They try every fucking thing they can to stop us from exercising these freedoms, don't they?
well, certainly I have seen a lot of that.
And when that
Absolutely.
happens, when you're lawfully exercising your rights as an American in this country, and then you get discriminated on, and they come along at the point of a gun to stifle your fucking rights, how many soldiers come out of the fucking bushes and stop them?
Zero.
How many soldiers are there, though, here in this ex-vets and shit that fucking swore to fight for the Constitution against foreign and domestic fucking threats? How many times do you ever hear about that ever happening?
I've never seen
Never
that.
happens.
I've never seen that.
Okay, so I'm done with that conversation then.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you. We'll move on. I do like
Christopher Dorner. Christopher Dorner was a fucking military. He was the Marine of my dreams. Okay.
I'm not
This
sure
guy,
who that
fucking
guy is.
Christopher Dorner, was an LAPD officer who found corruption and supposedly, from what I understand, anyways, sort of lost his mind when he discovered corruption in the Los Angeles Police Department.
Uh-oh.
Killed two of those corrupt officers, and then fucking, he was found with a single gunshot wound to his head, self-inflicted after like a 45-minute gunfight with police officers, SWAT officers who were searching all over California to murder this man.
Yeah, I remember. I remember that now. That was a few years back. Yep. Yeah.
So when you don't follow a law, you could have something happen to you. But civil disobedience is really when we get together in a group of like-minded individuals and together you disobey an unjust law, then reform can be found, guys.
That's right.
So we need to talk about how every person has a responsibility as an American. If you're a fucking patriot, then your responsibility is to not follow unjust laws. And that's any law that you don't fucking morally agree with.
Now, repugnant laws, yeah, they all fall under that category, in that category.
When we get together in groups of like-minded individuals and we disobey an unjust law, it shows the government that their current form of governing is no longer accepted by the people. And with that civil disobedience, we, the people, will begin to take back our freedoms from the tyrants who see themselves as supreme over us. Disobedience is the true foundation of liberty.
That's right.
I know. That's right, everybody. The foundation of liberty is disobedience. And the obedient must be slaves. Hashtag eat a bag of dicks, Corporal. Go check that video out. I love that one. You want to get out the computer? We can start looking at videos and shit.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's.
We got a couple in here. Maybe some more will come in a minute once they see we've been live for a while. You know, we talked about civil disobedience. I went through this little clip of show notes. Let me open this one here. We got some more show notes. Did I mention those memberships over at Lady Justice Liberty Press and Amazing Audits? Who, if you sign up today, you will get your own membership video, your own member shout out. Those two different perks will be for anybody who signs up today on either of those channels. So you'll get a shout out.
You get a shout out,
and you'll get a video that only you members who signed up today will get to see. We'll figure out how that's going to work. It probably won't be on YouTube.
Might have to figure it out.
Twitch or something like that, D-Live or something. But yeah, or we could do like a webinar on StreamYard for the winners.
Yeah.
Or the participants.
Yeah.
I'm loving all of the exclusive content, early access to new videos, and the other amazing perks you'll enjoy as a Light of Liberty level member or Swords of Valor or a higher level over at Lady Justice Liberty Press on YouTube. Go get your credit card and sign up now so you too can enjoy those same perks.
Thank you, Mr. Amazing. Appreciate that.
Okay, so let's talk about it, guys. I had an idea for a show. We were going to talk about private securities, right? You remember this? We were talking about this one day. Private security guys like Allied Universal and police, public policing.
Mm-hmm.
And we had something to say about that. Do you recall what it was that you were saying about Allied Universal, things that they don't do by comparison to officers? Like Allied Universal never beat a man to fucking death on a video, right?
I haven't seen one.
Allied Universal. What else? What else do we have here? They're better than the police, right? Because they don't hold themselves as above us, I don't think, right? They're not like supremacy.
Well, I don't know. I've had some run-ins with Allied Universal.
Let's talk about it. How'd it go? Yeah, I would love to. Let's talk about it. Be descriptive, please.
Well, I believe that was the guy that came up and wanted to talk to us when we was out there in Florida. Out there in Florida. When I parked in a handicap parking place, and was questioned about,
Oh, fuck, it was Allied Universal. You guys remember that video?
Yeah, that's out there. It says cops. It was a live one, I think.
Yeah, that was something else. You're right. So, but at the same time, an officer might have done that, right?
Well,
Like they do worse things in pursuit of papers. Let me see your papers types of tyranny, don't they?
Several hundred videos on your. Yeah.
Got it. Sorry about that, everybody. A little bit of technical difficulties. Never mind that. How about you guys? Has anybody ever had interaction, good or bad, with a security guard? Did they help you? Did they hurt you? Go ahead and chime in. We're listening.
Did they escalate? Did they de-escalate the situation?
Well, that's another thing, right? Like, where police officers will escalate a situation. Well, I don't know. I've had Allied guards fucking flex on me like a motherfucker too, man. So,
Yeah, sometimes
and make a judgment, so we're no way they would know that thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I think there's good and bad, and mostly bad. I don't know. More negative. I came up with, I think, from Allied.
Okay. And then, have you guys ever heard about like where you'll go in? What is that? I've only heard of it. I don't think I've ever experienced it, but like you'll be driving down the street, I guess, maybe in an affluent area, and then there will be a private police force. It's not, as I understand it, that's not public.
No, they're private.
So they still have authority though, right? Like they can smoke you and all that shit. Or are they basically glorified security company or how what I heard that they actually have authority to arrest and take you to the jail and all that shit. And that from that neighborhood only though. You guys know what I'm talking about?
They are private police, huh? I don't know that I've really came up with that scenario. I can't explain.
I've heard of it. I'm not.
Yep. Okay. JC News now says that they've got those in Texas.
Oh, no kidding. I thought maybe California or like Langley or something like that, Virginia or something like that.
JC News now would like to explain how to become a member to get a membership.
Oh, absolutely. Should we? Here, let me get the computer out. We could
Yeah.
show it.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was gonna cook that rice with the. Yeah.
We'll end it in a minute because things around nighttime, guys, it gets tough. We're out here traveling, and I get tired. I'm more of an early bird guy, so when the sun starts getting low, I gotta start getting towards a sleep spot, sleeper camp or something.
Drop a link. Yeah, you go over to either my channel or Mr. Amazing's channel, wherever you want to get a membership at. And Mr. Amazing, I think, is going to try to walk us through how to do that.
Yeah, definitely. And in the meantime, so I've tried looking for these links before, okay? To the memberships. I need you to go into your studio then in Chrome. Try to get that on the other phone, not that one. Oh, yes, thank you. And then we can try to find that link and put it in the chat. Okay. See your members. Shout out Carl Stevenson, El Mangus, Poison Dragon, and Lady Justice Liberty Press.
Hey,
Thank you for being members over at Amazing Audits. I sure appreciate that. And we're going to build on those memberships, and I'll be sure to stay on top of my perk levels. I do admit I'm not as good as Lady Justice is, though. So if you guys choose to go over there because she stays on top of her perks more, I understand completely. You will get more of your value over there, but I need it more. Okay, so on monetization right here, I think we'll go over to memberships.
Okay, what link did you need to?
Links to share. Invite members to join your channel. Right here is the link. Okay, so I will put that into the chat for Amazing Audits' membership link is coming up first, y'all. If you can go in and hit the top. Okay, this is it over here actually. So copy that one right there. It's copied, and you can paste it into the chat now.
Okay, thank you. I just love how Mr. Amazing is showing me how to do all this fun stuff.
There you go, guys. There's the link for the memberships over at Amazing Audits. You can call me Mr. A or Mr. 1A. I go by a lot of names here.
And there is the link for Lady Justice Liberty Press.
Thank you very much for getting that up and helping me with that.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and open up a Chrome link here. Go over to StreamYard.
Yeah. Anyway, you're putting up something in StreamYard.
We will show everybody. Let's go over. Let's talk about it, man. We're gonna do a live stream, y'all.
Okay,
Let's do it.
sounds like a plan.
So on yours. Oh no. All right, how's that?
Turn
So I gotta
the
turn this
volume
volume
down.
down, right? All
There you go.
right, better now.
Much better. Yeah, JC News Now, I hope that helps you. Anybody else out there that's interested in memberships on channels? Oh, JC News Now. Thank you so much. He joined Apprentice.
What?
He
Yes.
is an
Fuck
Apprentice
yeah. That's
1A
great.
activist. Thank
JC
you.
News Now. Thank you very much. That's super duper. Enjoy all your perks.
I appreciate that, JC News Now. Yeah, absolutely.
Unfortunately. Okay, so are we logged in? No, we're not.
I will get you out your special video and your shout out, your special shout out here.
Nice.
I'll
You're
have
so
to work
lucky.
on that this evening,
Ah.
so you have it tomorrow.
And now go over to Amazing Audits. Keep your credit card out and go over to Amazing Audits now, and we'll make you a video over there too. Okay.
There you go. Thank you so much, guys. I thank you so much, JC News Now. I had I actually got to meet JC News Now this last summer. I want to say it was like in June or July of this last year. When I was out in Missouri, I got to see Show Me State. I got to meet Show Me State, and I got to see meet Lucky Laptop. And I don't know, there were several folks out there that I got to meet, and that was pretty fun, actually.
Oh man. I got a video over on Facebook that is not up on YouTube. I've gotten over 200,000 views in the last 10 days. And that video is taken off. If you'd go over to my Amazing Audits page over there, you will see a video that says, "This guy is 1A amazing. Watch what he tells these officers," or something along those lines is the title of the video.
This guy is 1A amazing.
That's right. Nice, JC News Now, man. That's super duper.
Yeah,
Thanks for
thank you.
joining. Fucking
And
A.
if anybody
Welcome.
else is interested, go ahead and
I told you to change that chat icon or they're not going to like it. Look at that icon. It's the smallest little thing. You got to fix that. That's supposed to be a big old lady justice right there next to your name, by the way. Somehow got turned into like 1 pixel by 1 pixel or something.
yeah, I don't know how that happened. Not sure, but anyway, I will get that fixed. Absolutely. Yeah, if you guys. Oh, well, thank you, JC News Now. We both love you as well. Well, I can't speak for Mr. Amazing, nor should I. I can only speak for myself. But thank you so very much. I so appreciate you.
You guys want to watch some of my videos? Here's one of this is a little clip of the one that's over on. I just put it up the other day. It's a short, and this is part of the video that's over on Facebook that you can go see now. Let's show it.
Go ahead.
Understand that if you go back on that property or into the 7-Eleven, you will be subject.
I hope you understand you have zero authority over me.
Okay.
Okay.
Understand that if you go back on that property or into the 7-Eleven, you will be subject.
I hope you understand you have zero authority over me.
Okay.
Okay.
Understand that if you go back
See,
on
he
that
was
property
not
or into the
complying.
7-Eleven.
Sorry, go ahead.
Not complying, basically, is what you were doing, right?
Well, if you guys want to know, what had happened is I had some money and I went into the fountain as I would do during COVID. I didn't want to wear a mask, so I would know ahead of time what I was getting, and I would get the money in my hand. Then that way I could just throw the money on the counter and I paid whatever,
Right.
dude, do whatever. I didn't steal. I paid for my fucking product. So I went in to do that, but the guy came over and they were demanding I wear a mask, and I wasn't listening. I was getting my fountain drink. I was telling him I would at that time I would say I am disinclined to acquiesce to your request at this time.
Disinclined to acquiesce at your request.
To your request.
To your
at
request.
This time.
At this time.
So.
I love it. Wordy. Word up.
And anyways, he was pissed about that. So he came over and grabbed my cup and he squeezed it. He made a way bigger scene. I mean, he made a huge scene and a huge mess. And fucking, he sat there with like my soda cup in his hand, all fucking dripping and shit. And I just walked out. I was like, fuck this fucking scene.
Well,
right?
yeah, I think I would be inclined to do the same thing.
So,
Walk out.
yeah. So I went out to the curb and no one ever even asked me to leave. So I don't know what that whole trespass thing was all about. But yeah, the cops come to trespass me from the sidewalk,
was
from
not
7-Eleven
legal.
while I'm on the sidewalk.
Which was not legal to begin with. And this silly piggy should have known that. And I'm sure he did, but he just wanted to be in authority. Yeah.
Oh yeah, did you guys hear that the FEMA, if your property is declared contaminated, they can remove you from it.
Oh no, I bet the folks in Ohio are really worried about that. I know I would be
They can take you
if I was
and
a
your
property owner.
That's
Still,
right.
if I was still a property owner and owned property in Ohio, I'd be a little concerned that I was paying for something I wouldn't get to enjoy.
Well, we are looking for a little bit more viewer engagement here. If we can get you guys to chat back with us. We're going to go into some more deeper subjects here, a little bit more chattier topics. All right, guys? This is our new dog, Mimsy, and she's lovely. I showed her to you guys earlier. If we can get some fists in the air, let's put some fist emojis in the chat. We get enough fist emojis pumping. Let's pump some fists. I will show the new dog. Okay. So on to the next topic. Recently, I somehow, what happened that we squirted a mace bottle, right? You remember that little mace bottle that had the not mace in it? Okay,
yes.
guys. So tell them about these two
Ladies.
maces that you bought.
Ladies, please, if you have made any purchases thinking that you are buying a small keychain of mace or a mace can that goes on your keychain, please check that. Please check that, because you just might find yourself in a situation where you think that is mace and you find out it's nothing more than hand lotion. Now, how are you going to, now, you're thinking you got mace. You're thinking you have something that might protect you if you're find yourself in a peculiar situation. And all you're going to do is put some hand lotion on that subject. I think that's just a little.
Well, that would assist him, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that help him out?
Yeah, I think that would assist in helping your perpetrator.
I don't know. That might help start a new relationship though. Like you start with a laugh and a little lube, and then fucking, you see what happens after.
Well, yeah, okay, but yeah, I
See where things go.
I did purchase some what was sold to me as mace, and it was nothing more than hand lotion.
Fucking A, guys. I discovered that myself.
Yeah. I'm like, back off. That's my mace. I'm all thinking, yeah. And it was
a little spicy, When I jerked off with it, it burned my dick a little bit, but
Ew.
I'm
TMI. Too much info. Thank you very much. Just saying.
I'm just kidding. That was inappropriate. Sorry. I thought it was perfectly appropriate. Anyways, hashtag heartfelt wishes. There is rumored to be something I can't really talk about, but there may be some movement in the news with Eric Brandt. So stay tuned. Amazing Audits may be the first one to break some exclusive content regarding Eric
I
Brandt.
don't even know about
Possibly
this, guys.
including Eric Brandt. Possibly.
I don't even know about this, guys. I'm hearing it first right here.
That's right. And the only way that you will get to see that Eric Brandt content is if you are a member over at Amazing Audits.
Oh,
That will, of course, be exclusive for my members.
your special members.
Yes, of course.
Okay,
There is
well,
an
guys.
exclusive tier over there. I believe it's $15.99 a month.
How
On
much?
my channel, $15.99 a month, I believe it was.
59.
$15.99.
Oh, 15.
And or $14.99, something like that. And you will get content that won't be seen anywhere else on the internet at all. That will be content that is just for you.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, that sounds risque.
So on to some other I think this is anti-racist conversation, in my opinion. We recently drove all the way across America, didn't we?
Oh, absolutely.
And
We have.
we took I-10, right?
We did.
Now, I had heard some bad things about like illegal immigration and stuff down around that area, didn't you?
Yeah.
Like I had heard that they were just running across the highways with guns and drugs, bundles of bales of drugs, right?
Yeah, I've heard
Did
that
you ever
too.
hear that before?
I've heard that too.
Well, we didn't see that.
No,
That was a bunch of horseshit. We
did not see one bale of drug flinging around anywhere across I-10. Did not see anybody running across I-10 trying to make it across that border.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, fucking! You think they were in those? They might have been like in those. You think they were obscured and hiding like in those tumbleweeds that were blowing across the highway and shit? Like were they in there, hiding inside the
They
fucking rolling
might. They
tumbleweed?
could have
Rolling
possibly.
across, not running, but rolling across the highway.
Rolling across. They could have possibly been in the tumbleweeds. I
They might
never
have been in those
checked.
tumbleweeds,
I
guys.
never checked the tumbleweeds.
Fuck,
In all
man.
honesty,
I always miss the shot. You know that?
especially when it's a rolling tumbleweed. Right?
Bale of drugs. Illegal.
Yeah. Well,
Anyways, we didn't
stay
see any
tuned.
illegal immigrants dodging across the highway with bales full of freaking drugs. Oh shit. Fuck TikTok trivia. Stay tuned. Who wants to do TikTok trivia? You guys stay in here. We'll chat about it. All right. Yeah, no one was dodging. No one at all was dodging across the highway with bales of drugs, and that's sad because I think that if drugs are illegal, there should be some patriots out there fucking running them.
Right. Now, when we were down in that,
You know, a civil disobedience. I mean,
right.
sorry, go ahead.
When we was down in that neck of the woods, we did come across one of those checkpoints where they want to make sure you're an American.
Oh yeah, what's that called, guys? That's a border patrol checkpoint.
Yeah, border patrol checkpoint. I did experience one of them, and I had my camera pointed, and I have to shout out James Freeman for working so hard and diligently across down in that area because I had no problems thanks to James Freeman and all his early border patrol videos that he put out.
Who's James Freeman?
You don't know who James Freeman is?
I never heard of him before in my life. Who's that?
Yeah. He's a pretty cool dude, man. He's a pretty cool dude. He's an activist. Yeah.
He's an activist?
Yeah. He's an activist.
Oh, like this one?
Like which one?
This one here. She's holding a sign. Up. Hold it. It's over here though. Won't explode. Explode already. There she is.
Oh,
Border
I
Patrol
see that.
checkpoints.
Yeah, Border Patrol checkpoints.
What's the best thing to do if you are coming up, you see a Border Patrol checkpoint ahead, and you are a person who exercises rights?
Well, for me, I had my camera focused and up and going. It was on. And as soon as he seen the camera, it's like he signaled for me to go on. He didn't even ask me anything. I'm like, I'm okay to go on. He's like, move it on. So I moved it on. So again, thank you, James Freeman, for all of your diligence there a couple years ago along the Border Patrol. There, yeah, he helped that along, I believe. That's my opinion. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you, James Freeman.
Yeah, there were a couple of places along the roads, guys, with some tumbleweeds that we didn't check, man. And now that I think about it,
We should have stopped and
yeah,
checked
I
those
suspect that
tumbleweeds.
those immigrants,
Yeah, they could have been in the
which someone
tumbleweeds.
can't be illegal, so a life can't be illegal. That's crazy that someone would call it immigrant illegal. But anyways, the immigrants with drugs must have been
In the
they
tumbleweed.
had to have been, right? I mean, waiting for nightfall.
Possibly. That's something that we did not check
I've
out.
seen a couple of courageous tumbleweeds go ahead and go in the daytime.
Yes, I did see some tumbleweeds throughout the day, a couple times. Yep.
Hey, oh God, guys. Hey, I got one. Are you guys got your ears perked up? Are you listening? Okay, hold on. Let me pull up something here on the screen so that I can have a visual reference point here.
Okay. Mr. Amazing is getting some things pulled up. He's working diligently, tap, tap, tap with his fingers.
I'm very good with my hands.
Yes, he is, guys. He really is.
This guy right here, everybody. I'm just wondering, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? Huh? What were you thinking? You guys went ahead and let somebody who was the director of the American intelligence, the head of the CI freaking A. You guys elected this person to be president. You didn't think that possibly shit might go haywire after that? Because I'm starting to think that this is where it all went fucked up for us, guys. Okay? When we let the guy who's in charge of manipulating the reality that we see around us and propagandizing us, when we let him become the president, I mean, that's atrocious. I can't believe this ever happened. I can't believe that Americans or patriots would have went for this. How fucking stupid you must be to allow this person, anybody who was ever fucking in the CIA, director of the CIA, anything, in any way connected with intelligence. I think, in my opinion, you're fucking stupid. You're fucking stupid. You just put your children, you put the future of this country in the hands of a fucking provocateur. Everybody who voted for Bush, give yourself a pat on the back. Nobody picked up on the fact that the guy was the director of the CIA, huh? Nobody thought that fucking maybe he had something in the works for he was in a more powerful, he couldn't have been in a more powerful position if he had the power of pen. That's what it is. If he had been in the most powerful position in the intelligence community and had the power of the president's pen. That's dumb. That's really dumb that anybody ever went for that. And then you voted his son the president too? What the fuck? Oh my God, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Does the ignorance of American voters know no fucking bounds? What the fuck is wrong with you people? I swear to God, if you're a young person, you ever happen to hear this stream, you ever learn about this, man, Don't ever allow intelligence officials to be in charge of your future of your country. Like we can't even shoot our way out of that now. Think about it.
Hindsight is 2020, folks, right? Hindsight's 2020. But we should have thought about that earlier, I guess.
This explains everything where we're at today. Think about it. What complete idiocy. Oh, yeah. Okay. I know something that you wanted to talk about recently, right? You were saying how the Walmart clothing brand is Faded Glory.
That's right.
That's right. And fucking now, what do you see a lot frequently on the Faded Glory clothing that they sell in America?
It's that flag that's
The deteriorating American flag that's battered and beaten
yeah.
and
Yeah.
and tearing to pieces on the end.
Right.
Yeah.
That Faded Glory.
That this clothing line, this business that operates in America out of a country, right? All the products are Chinese, and these people have declared that they will do America under, haven't they? Like they will tear apart America with the economy, not with bullets.
Yeah.
Anyways, they're like propaganding our minds that the country is fucking falling apart. That the
Yeah.
glory is
Anytime, I really feel like anytime you buy into that, I see that symbol on cars, all the time, whether if it's stickers on their windshield or, the back window or side windows or in the paint jobs or on clothes. It's everywhere, that faded
glory.
Yeah, faded glory, that faded flag. Yeah, I find it very disrespectful personally. But yeah, it is a subliminal message, if you will, of sorts. I do think. Ooh. Excuse me, guys.
Parental alienation is a thing that has come up recently. A friend of mine, the eagerly ecstatic Echo, something like that.
Yeah, Triple E. Shout out
on
Triple E.
Instagram, I believe it is. She's a friend of mine who talks about parental alienation. And I'd like to interview Echo sometime on my channel, but we can talk about parental alienation tonight. And this is when a child, for some reason, is not allowed to see their parents.
Yeah, for whatever
Or
reason.
communicate with them.
Yeah.
So, one of the ways that I thought that I could try to help with this is they have like a love campaign, forever love campaign or something like that. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I'll get it all right soon. But what you can do, and I thought it sounded amazing, is what you can do is you can speak live on the internet or upload a video to your child that says things that you never got to say. And you don't have to be a parentally alienated child or parent to have something that you never got to say to your child. So
That's right.
I think this is a really good trend anyone could partake in, and we could start this with I don't know what hashtag, I forgot the hashtag. Oh, what did she say it was? The hashtag did. Do you remember?
The hashtag, was it? I don't remember.
I will get the hashtag up and running, but yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. I think either on my TikTok or maybe over on Instagram. But I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna talk to my son and tell him things that I just didn't get to say, even though I get to talk. I want him to know that there was something more to be said, or if he ever cared, there would be this file or playlist of videos that could be his dad saying things to him that,
I find that
like,
really
letters
special.
in an attic or something.
I think that's really special. And like you said, you don't necessarily have to be an alienated parent
Maybe you
or
see your child every day.
Yeah, maybe there's just something that you haven't said that you would like to say, or a conversation you might want or feel that you need to have, but just have never had that conversation. Well, I think this is a great idea to at least open up those lines of communication.
We can try.
Exactly.
And if maybe you don't get to see your child, this can be like a legacy that will be immortalized on YouTube as long as you follow the terms of service. If your child ever wants to or should happen to discover the
Those
channel,
videos.
it might be a channel that you have that is just you saying the things you didn't get to say.
That's right.
That let him know that, or let them know that they were thought about every day, that you had stuff that share with them every single day, and they will be amazed that not a day went by that you didn't shout them out, even though you couldn't actually speak to them.
Right. So I think that's a very wonderful, fabulous, fantabulous idea, actually.
I think it might start a trend. What if it does open up the lines of communication, and then children start trending back to their parents, and people of all ages start trending back videos to their parents. Things that I never got to tell you, but we were sitting there that day, and before you took off in your car, I wanted to say blah 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 blah, and I miss you, and I wish I could tell you that, or something like that, guys. Right? Like, this is a cool little thing.
Yeah.
Let's explore it.
Yeah, let's explore it.
What would you say, Lady Justice? Do you have children out there that you would like to, or never got to? Just real quick. Anything?
Just would like to say hey, and love you.
Hey, I love you, Aries, and you're the apple of my eye. You're the diamond in my eye, son. And I love you. You're the only Ram that I will ever care about. And you're the best son I ever had.
That's sweet. That's really sweet. Also, your only son you've ever had, right?
What? So? He's the best son I ever had, for sure, though.
That's true. That's true.
I love you, Aries. You're a good son, and I really am happy when I could look at your face. I had a friend who was arrested for being on the roadway, okay, which is not illegal.
No.
All right, but it's like, must be one of these coverall laws where if they don't like you and you're fucking in the roadway, you can go to jail.
Yeah, they're gonna nab you, huh?
Yeah, or maybe you're being civilly disobedient and you want to not comply. They can fucking nail you with being in the roadway. That's not the point, though. Point being is they actually kept his devices. They kept his phone and his recording devices, all of his journalistic equipment for 2 years. Over 2 years, man.
Wow.
For fucking being in the street. That's messed up, isn't it?
Yeah, things like that should not be allowed. It should not be tolerated. It really should not be. I mean, wow. I know it happens. It's happened to me. I know it happens to a lot of folks out there across the country, getting your stuff stolen from you, basically, and you don't have access to it. At least he's gotten his back. I never did get mine back.
That's messed up.
Yeah. Even after I requested to please return my camera, the CD card that was in the camera, and the battery pack to the camera, Nampa City refused it. Yeah, they refused to give it back to me.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
That's messed up. They never gave her back her property.
Nope.
That's crazy.
This one on 2 years, actually. It's going, or a little over 2 years now. So
Let's see. I got some things here.
we certainly can.
Okay,
Okay.
great. Check out this video, everybody. Yeah, that's right. We've got this video.
You guys don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe.
Is the sound up? How come I can't hear it?
Huh.
Can you guys hear this?
I can't hear that.
It's not on the screen?
No, it's not on my screen.
What's going on here?
ETI.
There we go.
698.
Guys, check out this video.
I got the always
Enjoy.
Antifa button on my shirt. Whoop, 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 whoop. Cool. Oh. So we got 537 ETI and 698 EVE. Just getting some IDs, man. We got a call about some suspicious vehicles over here. They sent me to get your ID. May I have your ID, please? I asked nicely.
Who are you with, sir?
I'm sorry, who are you with? Are you a police officer?
I am, sir.
Well, I would like some identification before I answer questions. I'm gonna file a report, a complaint about both of y'all right now. Okay?
That stopped him.
All I want is your card, bro.
Okay, what can I help you with?
I want your card.
Okay, listen to me. Who complained?
I ain't your card.
You didn't have a business card.
Give it to me, then. Quit resisting. Camera with your light, too. That's violates your policy.
Hey, sir.
What do you want to say now? You got some identification for
I
me?
do. I'll get you a business
Good.
card.
Give it to me before we talk then.
Okay.
And then we can say whatever you want after that, all right? Give me. Are your body cameras on?
Yes,
Just do me
sir.
a favor. Just stand in front of my car.
Don't tell me where to fucking stand. Give me the fucking ID and stop resisting.
I will get you an ID
Just give me the fucking ID. What's the big deal?
because I'm going to get it out of my car.
Good. Get it out of your car. I'm gonna back the fuck up, all right? Get it right now. Quit resisting. Officer up and do the right thing.
He's getting one. I'm just going to watch you.
That's fine, man. I'm not here. All I want is the fucking ID. Why ain't you giving it to me?
Yeah, you need to get your ID, man. You got guns on your.
Hell, what the fuck, man?
I do have.
And you think you could ask me questions? No, you finna give me the ID.
Okay. We'll get you an ID.
Yeah, when we walk up with the camera and we want your ID, you should give it to us.
We didn't say we wouldn't.
You haven't produced it.
Well, he's getting it, and I'm just watching, sir. Take
That's
your
all
hands out of
good.
your pocket.
Thank you for being here, man. Don't tell us what to do, man. I'm gonna sit right here. I'll put both my motherfucking. What? I'll dance. What do you want me to do, man? Are we not dancing your fucking tune good enough?
Can I get a card?
Give me your fucking card.
What's your last name, sir?
I ain't telling you shit. You can call me Mr. A.
Mr. A.
Mr. A. That's right. I want that fucking ID. Is your body camera on?
It is.
Good. It's not muted, is it?
No,
What are you touching?
because I'm making sure.
Trying to cover it up or something? Man, you guys are fucking being a real pain, dude. I want your card now. Go get it. Stop resisting.
There's no resistance.
Here's the
Man, get the fucking card.
You need to just relax for a minute. We're getting.
Man, I was relaxed when I first walked up and you acted a punk.
Bring it down a notch.
Okay,
Do me a
then.
favor, bring
Well,
it
stop
down.
telling me what the
Honest
fuck to
either.
do then, all right?
If you not step up on us either.
Yeah, man.
I am standing here. I'm fine.
Yeah, stay there.
Yeah. Keep your distance.
I am staying here.
I ain't moved.
Actually, I see you guys.
Yeah, stop telling me what to do. We're done. We're done. Give me the other officer's fucking card before this turns into something. Yeah, suspicious behavior. That's why we're here. And then you guys act more fucking suspicious.
I don't know.
Is your body camera on? Good. I need your card now, please. Badge number included on there.
Take it so long. I thought he knew what was going on.
He was gonna give me the card right away, right?
Opportunity, did he?
You guys are some, out of line. Out of line, dude. This is gonna reflect very badly on DPD. Is that who you work for?
Don't care. Look at you.
No, they don't give a shit, dude.
There you go, sir.
Yeah, thanks, man. It would have been so simple to just cooperate. What
We did cooperate.
I said I would listen to you when you gave me the card. Do you have something you'd like to say?
No, I'd just like to know your name.
You can call me Mr. A.
Mr. A.
You're dismissed now.
You guys are dismissed too soon.
I ain't going nowhere.
Okay, well then don't leave.
All right then.
Have you been drinking tonight? You seem like you're slurring your words a little bit.
Are you guys ready to leave? You're dismissed. Huh? You had enough?
This is what goes on in Denver.
You're it. The camera's on, your mic's on.
What? I mean, what's left to do? You guys gonna flex on us or hurt us or something? What the fuck are you looking at each other for? You're dismissed. Bye.
Just like
Fuck out of here, dude. I got these fuckers' cards already. Got their number.
I'm not sure what just happened there, guys. Was the sound fucked up the whole time?
You guys are just escalating this into nothing, out of nothing.
Jerking each other off. Could you go on patrol?
All right, now. Have a good night. You could have done that more professionally. I'm just saying. I was very nice and professional when I first came up. Okay, for future reference, man, if you guys would have gave me the cards, I'd have left without talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk shit, bro. I want you guys to do your job and be respectful and professional.
I was giving you the card.
You were not.
I had to find it in my car.
Okay,
bad,
then. You could have
guys?
said so. Communication's key out there, okay?
Okay.
You have a good one.
Does it sound bad, guys? Can you hear us? What's going on? In the chats here. All right, everybody. Well, we're going to cut off the stream right now. Then
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and
so
cut
go
it off.
ahead and conclude this live broadcast on Amazing Auditor, on Amazing Audit's Facebook page, is Lady Justice Facebook page, and Van Life with Lady J, hashtag LJLP, and Lady Justice Liberty Press. I will let her do also our Twitter profiles as well. We're live over there right now. Thank you for watching, and I will let Lady Justice Liberty Press do the sign out.
Hey, 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 this is Lady J catching you all on the other side. Giddy up. 1A.
Enjoy this video. We're going to tap out now, and if you want
biggity buck 12.
Your investigation's over. You don't tell people where to be. Hey, don't tell me how to public, okay? I won't tell you how to police. Your investigation's over. You have no authority over me. I'm gonna walk wherever I want to walk. I'll walk right over here if I want. I'll walk right up on you if I want to. You threatening me for? For what? For being in public where I want? I'll be wherever I want to be. Pick.
Biggity buck
But,
12.
well, don't tell me where to walk. You ain't my. You ain't my.
Biggity buck 12.
You're on the wrong side of history.
Biggity buck
But,
12.
well.
Biggity buck 12.
Hey man, you need to hit that gym, Sergeant. All right, I'll ask him. You guys stand over there, and I'll relay to everything. He's gonna tell me how to do my job, man. Stand over there.
This is what I'm getting. This is what I'm
That's how they treat the victim, man.
They're profiling you, babe.
He should not speak at all. That's what he should stop talking.
Hey, stop talking. Don't talk to your lawyer.
There's,
Don't talk to none of them. Don't talk to your lawyer.
there's,
Don't talk to none of them.
he's trying to frame up your man. You don't have to talk to him, you know?
Hey, hey, I'm going to jail.
Thank you. Thank you for watching, everybody. I just wanted to share something that I found out there. This isn't something that I believe. Obviously, everything that you hear from your medical providers and the government and the CDC is obviously correct. I don't believe what this man is saying, but some people out there do. Obviously, this man seems to have some knowledge on the subject and believes what he is saying. I just wanted to share it with you.
In these 4 patients who died within 10 days of the is the self-destruct button in case any of your cells turn cancerous. That self-destruct button was deactivated. What we're dealing with from a scientific point of view is designed to cause inflammation and for some reason designed to turn on all the molecular switches you need for cancer to grow and spread in your body. From my perspective, knowing the molecular biology that I know, the chances that that is an accident, 1 in a billion. mRNA gets changed into DNA. But what these researchers found out is that there is something in the Pfizer that turns on the reverse transcriptase. So now you went from a table that had a dozen bullets on top, and the reverse transcriptase is the firearm that turns those bullets that are harmful into bullets that are deadly. The 2 components you need to change your DNA were both stimulated or present in the Pfizer injection. One was the mRNA, which might be harmful if it accidentally gets turned into DNA. And then the other is the reverse transcriptase that basically guarantees that the mRNA gets changed into DNA. 2 studies came out in the past 6 months that were very interesting for me from a molecular biology standpoint. The first study that came out was a study that showed that mRNA gets changed into DNA. Now, this isn't something new. They've known that mRNA, or any RNA for that matter, can get changed into DNA since the 1970s. So back when I went to McGill, this was not a new discovery. It was something that everyone should have known. But the study that came out less than 6 months ago showed that the injection stimulated the production of reverse transcriptase. So let me make this more familiar for you. Let's say you had a handful of bullets and they were on a table. They're dangerous, but they're not really dangerous. Now, reverse transcriptase is not always active in your cells. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's off. Sometimes you have a bad hair day, sometimes you have a good hair day. This is not something we know. It goes on and off, and there are still mysteries with the body. But what these researchers found out is that there is something that turns on the reverse transcriptase. The Canadian Criminal Code, there is something called the Rome Statute. It's the International Rules of War. In paragraph 2, article 8 of the Rome Statute, it says, subjecting persons who are in the power of an adverse party to physical mutilation or to scientific and medical experiments of any kind is a war crime. Now, when it comes to law, you have to be precise with the language. And remember that the Rome Statute was